in the fragile, scarred landscape of Ruidoso, New Mexico. The past is never truly gone. It waits just beneath the surface, hardened and unforgiving. When a sudden thunderstorm struck the region, unleashing over 3 inches of rain, it fell not on healthy earth, but on terrain still bearing the deep scars of past wildfires. This is where the disaster began. The burned soil, baked by fire into a hard hydrophobic crust, failed to absorb the deluge. Instead of sinking in, the water bounced off, turning the gentle hillsides into violent, muddy torrents.
Up till!
As the water cascaded off the slopes, it gathered debris and mud from the burn scars, transforming small creeks into roaring channels of destruction. The Rio Ruidoso, normally a calm, scenic river, exploded. Data from USGS gougers confirmed the terrifying speed of the event. In less than an hour, the river surged from just over 1 foot to a staggering 20 feet, a potential all-time record. There was almost no time to react. The National Weather Service declared a flash flood emergency, an urgent plea for residents across Lincoln County to seek higher ground immediately. On the ground, the situation escalated with each passing minute. In areas like the Gavilan Trailer Park, the water's power was absolute. Rescue teams were deployed as vehicles were swept away, and homes began to shift from their very foundations. The river became a churning, violent force, carrying trailers, sheds, and entire sections of road downstream. Streets were filled with a thick slurry of mud, logs, and rock, barely visible beneath the flow. One home was completely washed away. Others were left teetering precariously on the edge of collapse. The human cost was immediate and devastating. Multiple emergency rescues were launched across the county, with helicopters called in to reach residents trapped by the impassable floodwaters. In one heartbreaking report from the community of Hollywood, a father and his 2 children, were said to have been carried away by the rising currents. As roads like White Mountain Road and Paradise Canyon became impossible, emergency shelters quickly opened at community centers and churches, taking in those who had lost everything.
With monsoon season
This is below the fires. Here comes something big.
This was not just a natural disaster. It was a tragedy born from a previous one. The burn scars from the South Fork and salt fires of 2024 had left the terrain exceptionally vulnerable. Sediment from those fires had already clogged waterways, drastically reducing their ability to handle runoff. Despite efforts to rebuild, local officials reported that many critical mitigation projects remained unfunded due to red tape and bureaucratic delays. Millions had been spent, but key preventative work was left incomplete, leaving the community exposed.
It is insanely running. Poor river.
Uphill.
As power outages plunged wide sections of the county into darkness, residents relied on radios for updates. The warnings were stark and continuous. Avoid all floodwaters, do not attempt to cross moving streams. As a spokesperson for the village of Ruidoso, Kerry Gladden confirmed damage assessments were still ongoing, but several people had already been hospitalized. With the monsoon season far from over, the fear now is that this is not the end. In these unstable areas, the combination of dry ground, fire scars, and heavy rain remains a dangerous and potentially repeatable equation.